Hi, this is Jonah in Ibiza, and I'm continuing on the subject of the human needs and the personality, and this is talking about the human need of growth. What is a growth mindset? A growth mindset is effectively always learning, not threatened by others' success, not feeling ashamed or from having made a mistake or done something wrong. It's really just, it's kind of like it's equally toxic to say that everything happens for the best, right? But if you can't find some good out of even the worst situation, that is going the opposite direction too strong. So the growth mindset is saying, like, okay, I accept that it's not for the best, quote unquote. I'm not doing toxic positivity. I'm not doing spiritual bypassing. This isn't the California School of Sunshine Psychology. But nevertheless, I am trying to find something positive in this, right? I'm finding some positivity, some positive silver lining. And the idea of the growth mindset is to always be learning. There's this great Confucius quote where it's really more like a freestyle quote. You can't really do, I'll try to find a version of it at some point. I wish I would have bought the book because I can't find it online. It's only in the back of this book. But it's like a whole page long. And basically, he has the formula, leadership without a willingness to learn is dictatorship. Authority without willingness to learn is tyranny. Teaching without willingness to learn is condescending. Helping without willingness to learn is intrusive or something, right? Like you can do this game where you look at any positive thing, like I want to be a helpful person. Great. Are you willing to learn? Because if you're not, you're just going to be intrusive. I want to be a leader. Okay, are you willing to learn? Because if you're not willing to learn as a leader, you're just going to be a tyrant. Like each and every one of these, the requirement is the willingness to learn. So this willingness to learn is the sort of mindset or attitude that must be cultivated, that you can't just decide in a moment that you have, but you have to strive to have. And what I was saying in the last video is the decisions you make result in your conditioning and what it impresses upon you. And so if you make decisions that guide you to places and to be with people who then affect you in a positive way of making you more growth oriented, the people who really want you to grow and learn and encourage your growth and learning, then you've made the right decisions that have taken you back into the flow of life. And there is this fundamental human need that we all have to be growing and to be growing well. And that means learning, expanding our boundaries, going into new areas. You can be in your 70s and just learning to paint, right? Or just learning to salsa dance or however it works. So this is what it means to have the growth mindset. It's not something you can just decide. I'm not just saying change your mental attitude and you change your life, although I think some people should, you know? But I'm saying that your mental attitude is produced by the decisions you make. And if you decide, following your inner authority, to be around more positive people who have a healthier attitude around, if they themselves have a healthy attitude, you then, for me in my case, like sacrally decide, or you're a projector, you're invited and recognized by them, or however it works for you. You're a manifester and you initiate movement into that community. However that works in your particular case, right? Don't want to leave, I would say it's even the most important for reflectors, maybe than any, because they really are the lifeblood of the community, and their vitality is 100% fully dependent on the life force energy, the channels of the people around them. And so basically, whatever your type and however you navigate your decision making, if you're around people that have a very healthy attitude towards we're always learning and we're trying our best and striving, they're not apathetic, then you will end up having more of a growth mindset. So it's funny because the more nihilistic perspectives on human design are like, none of it matters, right? It doesn't matter what mindset you have. It's all about the body. It's about the mechanics. Yes, but the mechanics lead you to people and places that change your mindset, because the mindset is ultimately an expression of the spirit of the place. And if you want to know the secret of spirit, the G center, people and place, love and direction. That's all it is. The direction is the place, the love is the people. And maybe, not even only, there's a love coming from a place as well. And certain people will take you in certain directions in life. So I guess both categories cross-cut. But basically, love and direction as these core keynotes of the G Center, that's ultimately saying, no, you can't mentally override the spirit of the place. But if your decision-making process leads you to be around certain people in a certain place, you will naturally have a changed mindset because of that. the outcome is that your mindset will become more, maybe more growth oriented, healthier, things of that nature. All right, that's it for me for now. Stay tuned. We'll talk a little more about the growth mindset and then move on to what it is to have a service mindset. Thanks for watching.